Let's massage our faces using one of my favorite massage tools, our hands. You just need a clean face and your favorite massage oil. I'm using the Nourishing Serum. For this, I'm using about 3 to 4 pumps of this facial oil. We will warm the oil up a little bit by rubbing our palms together, and then we'll pat the oil onto our skin starting at our collarbones. Pat some oil on there, then onto our neck and faces, getting a nice coating of oil everywhere. Now for some aromatherapy. Tent over your nose and mouth, and then inhale really deeply, exhale. We'll do this 2 more times. This feels so nice. It's really relaxing and just a nice way to ground yourself and a great way to start our facial massage. So we'll do that 1 more time for a total of 3 breaths. And on your last exhale, reach up and stretch your arms high, windmill your arms out. This is just gonna get us nice and loose and ready for our face massage. So starting on our collarbone, we are going to start in the middle of our neck and then fan outwards towards our shoulders, tracing along our collarbones using medium light pressure. We'll do this 10 times. We're just kind of opening up this décolleté area and getting some nice lymphatic flow going. This and our next neck movement is really important. I always love to start face massage on the neck area. And every move today we'll be doing 10 times. Now we'll be patting along the collarbone, medium light pressure here, same motions starting from the in part of your neck, going outwards towards your shoulders, just light tapping along the collarbone. This is a little bit more lymphatic drainage, lymphatic movement, some circulation. It's also very relaxing. And when our bodies are relaxed, we're able to get more facial muscle release, more muscle release in general, and better lymphatic drainage. And we will do this patting movement 3 more times for a total of 10 times. Remember, we're doing each movement 10 times in this massage tutorial. If you would like to shorten your massage a little bit, you can switch your moves to 5 to 8 times. If you would like to lengthen it a little bit, you are welcome to do as many movements in each area as you like. Now our next movement is called ear scissors. It's one of my favorites. Thank me later. You will take your pointer finger and middle finger and hug your ear in between that. We are rubbing with medium firm pressure, doing this 10 times or as many times as you would like. And this is improving circulation. It's great for stress release. It is also great for opening that lymphatic pathway that is for lymphatic drainage right underneath our ears. Love this move. Moving on to our neck, you are going to use flat palms of your hands, and we are massaging and lifting upwards. Medium pressure here. You don't want to be too firm, but you also don't want to be too light. We are just moving upwards, keeping our hands flat always. This is how we want to treat the skin on our neck. And just doing some scooping motions. I'm doing 10 movements on one side, 10 on the other, and then 10 in the middle. And I think I actually want to do that 1 more time because I want to focus on my neck a lot today. This is preventative for me. I'm noticing some fine lines and wrinkles in my neck, but they go away really quickly when I do some face massage. So the neck is an area of focus for sure. And speaking of fine lines and wrinkles, this is a special movement you can do to kind of diminish those lines and wrinkles. We will move perpendicular across these lines, just using 2 of my fingers. You can use 1 or 2 fingers from each hand, whatever feels comfortable for you. And you'll just kind of work moving your fingers side by side, working perpendicular to that line. So since the lines on our neck run across our neck, we'll want to move up and down. Later, when we treat our forehead, the movements will look a little bit different, but right now I'm just working my fingertips up and down along these visible lines that I see on my neck, and then we're gonna lift upwards. There we go, we're just ironing out these wrinkles. Now we're going to work on our jaw lines. So using a pinching motion with your thumb and forefinger, squeeze your jawbone in between those 2 fingers and glide with firm pressure from your chin out to your earlobe. We are squeezing our jaw the whole entire way. You might even meet a little bit of tense facial muscles when you get to your jaw area. You can spend a little more time there or just work right over those tight muscles. And we'll do this 10 times. You can do it more if you'd like. and then we'll move to the other side. So 10 times on the other side, that same kind of pinching motion, squeeze and glide along your jawline. I'll give you a nice view here so you can see exactly the line that you're tracing. 10 times here, we're just really sculpting our jaw lines and then getting some good circulation boost here, which helps to firm the skin and give it that radiant glow that we get after a face massage. A little bit more sculpting on the jaw now. So we will take the knuckles of our pointer finger and middle finger and put them in that same area that you just had your other fingers, right along your jawbone, and sculpt using those knuckles. So really get in there using medium firm pressure. You can use even firmer pressure to massage in your jaw muscles if you would like. And we are gliding along that same line from the chin out to underneath your ear, really sculpting your jaw. This feels great. A little bit of lift and circulation boost around our mouth area. So we're just taking two of our fingers and massaging in a half circle motion from chin up to the creases of your nose. So you want to massage and lift upwards on either side of our mouth, treating these lines that are on the sides. Now we'll finish with 10 quick upward lifting motions right underneath our bottom lip. Now we'll use the base of the palms of our hands to lift the meat of our cheek area, and we're only doing this 3 to 5 times because it is a pretty deep lift. Starting at your jawline, lifting the meat of your cheeks up to your temple. I'm going to do this one more time. Deep lift, lots of release, lifting up through our cheeks. Great. Using our knuckles again, we're going to hug these along the apple of our cheeks now. So use your knuckles, glide along the apples of your cheek. This will be a bit lighter pressure than you did on your jawline. We want to be a little more delicate with this area of our face. So I'm using light medium pressure here, tracing along the apples of my cheeks and my cheekbones, gliding to my temples. We'll do this 10 times. This is sculpting your cheek area, giving your face really nice definition. Also some really nice sinus pressure release too. If you want to dig your knuckles in right there by your nasal folds, you can get some good sinus pressure release. I love this sculpt. Using our thumbs, we're going to get some final cheek definition. So take your thumb and then get it right there in your nasal fold, and then you will trace along your cheekbone out to your temples. So you're wiggling your thumb right in there in your nasal fold and then tracing it along your cheekbone. You can get a little bit firmer pressure here and do some deeper release. And once again, I'm doing this movement only 3 to 5 times because it's a little bit deeper pressure and more release. Now treating underneath our eyes, we're going to use very light pressure here. Quick swipes using 1 or 2 fingers. We'll swipe from the inner parts of our eyes outwards 10 times. This is just getting some blood flow going, starting to firm our skin a little bit. Then we'll do some jazz hands, little tapouments underneath this eye area, more circulation boost. We're just going to gently firm this delicate skin like this. And we'll do all of that once more, keeping in mind that the skin underneath our eyes is very delicate and we want to massage with super light pressure. Otherwise, we can actually cause more lines and wrinkles, which is what we don't want. So very light pressure, swiping from inward, outwards, and then the little tapoumement method, tapping underneath the eye, circulation boost. I love this for firming underneath the eye area. It really is helpful. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling fresh already, but my arms do need to shake out a little bit because this massage is tiring. Moving on to our forehead, the last part of this massage. So we will work underneath our brow first, taking your thumb, start at the front of your brow, and trace underneath your brow along to your temple. So we'll use medium firm pressure and take your thumb, trace from the front of your brow, underneath, out to your temple. So you're just gliding your thumb here 10 times right underneath the shape of your brow and then a little bit upward and out to your temple. And then we'll do the same thing on the other side. I did keep this face massage video in real time. I didn't want to speed up any parts of it because I want us to be able to do it all together. So this is a massage tutorial in real time. I know it can be a little bit boring to watch the whole video, but then you can follow along. So now we're going to work the other side in the same exact way, taking your thumb, starting at the front of your brow and tracing right underneath that brow, a little bit upward like a cat eye, out to your temple. 10 times on this side, and then we just have a couple more forehead movements and we're all finished and we can admire our faces. Flat hands once more. We are doing those upward lifting motions like we did on our neck, on our forehead. So use those flat fingers, flat palms, and medium firm pressure. Just lift upward, upward, all across the length of your forehead. You can kind of get in there in the brow area if you'd like, get in between your brows, and do that for about 10 to 15 seconds. This is our final massage motion. We are doing those wrinkle erasing motions on our forehead. So work perpendicular to your number 11 lines by going side to side. You'll work in those lines a little bit, breaking that up, and then do some upward lifting motions to smooth it out. Now for the lines that run across your forehead, you'll work up and down on those, working perpendicular to the wrinkle, loosening it up that way. This motion is breaking up that tissue that holds the wrinkle in our skin. It's getting oxygen flow, microcirculation, which helps to smooth the fine lines and wrinkles and prevent future fine lines and wrinkles. Final few upward lifting motions to finish this massage off. And then we can admire our sculpted faces, glowing faces. I feel amazing. I feel sculpted. That little bit of flushing will go away so soon. Little lip balm to finish it off, and I feel fresh, and I hope you guys do too.